Hi, my name is Dr. Aletha Williams from Houston, Texas. I left the classroom after 18 years of being a credit recovery teacher to become a site coordinator and lecturer for Texas Tech University. I have been a teacher fellow in many organizations like Teach Plus, TED Ed, and the Education Policy Fellowship Program. I created an affinity group in the district where I used to teach to help increase awareness about diversity and increase the hiring of teachers of color and practice cultural relevant teaching. So what are some of the ways that the paradigm for the edifying community and framework resonates with me? Well, what resonates with me is the promotion and policy, because these are core things that need to be changed about the teaching profession to get people in the teaching profession. It promotes retention in the field to keep teachers that we have. And then what aligns with my beliefs is that we do need more teachers of color for the students of color in those areas that are under-resourced. And so I agree, having good mentors who provide the right support will help keep people in the profession and help others stay in it. So what exactly is my why? What brought me to this type of a work, and what is my why? So my why is that growing up, I didn't have teachers of color. And the only reason that I became a scientist is because of my mom. But what about people who don't have a mother who is a scientist? So I decided that after I left working in the oil field, I decided to become a chemistry teacher because I wanted students to see a teacher of color and look at somebody like them. And so I have a huge passion for teaching. I absolutely love teaching. I love being around my students. I enjoyed it. And building relationships with my students was one of my biggest things. And so I enjoy working with mentors and with teachers and showing them how to have that same passion in the classroom. I like to work with teachers and to see their passion come to light when they are working with students in the classroom and how they build those relationships with those students. And so this is how they can connect the learning with the students when they build those relationships. And so my approach to mentoring and coaching is I like to listen and be open with my mentor when I'm coaching or mentoring. I want to model for them and be honest with them about my mistakes. I made a lot of mistakes my first few years of teaching. And so I am very honest and open about when I was my first 5 years of teaching with them. And so when I started as teacher, I tell them about what I did, how it was okay to make those mistakes, and how you can overcome those mistakes also. I never want them to feel that they cannot come and talk to me about anything. And I have absolutely learned so much from being a mentor and having a mentee, because they teach me so many things and they give me a fresh perspective. So the most important principle to me when it comes to being a mentor is definitely being there and listening to them and giving them the correct feedback when they ask you to. And so that's like one of the biggest things to me when it comes to being a mentor. And then how do I believe my mentees learn? Definitely by the feedback and modeling for them. So how does my approach to mentoring reflect my values? It's all about that relationship building and trust is a significance to me so that I can connect with my mentors and to let them know that they are heard. Once they feel that they are heard, they can really share with me and we can start sharing with each other. So this is how I approach being a mentor, but not also only being a mentor, but I also approach being a teacher in the classroom, building that trust. And it's always to being connected to my values. And so the final thing is, how will I improve my mentees' self-efficacy? I will improve their self-efficacy by providing extra support, easing their frustrations, providing additional support whenever they need it, and helping them with teaching strategies and skills. I want to build that relationship and trust with them so that they can talk to me and know that I'm here to support them. I want them to see that they have someone that's always going to be there for them when they are not doing well, and I will always be their biggest cheerleader. And knowing that they have someone that's going to be their biggest cheerleader through everything is something that I know that having that mentee is always going to want. And, when my mentee was my biggest cheerleader for me, my mentor was my biggest cheerleader for me, it really helped me to stay in the teaching field and to really excel as a teacher. Thank you.